Gaffer, the good form keeps on coming at the moment. It must be the point of the season where you guys are really excited for that next game.
Yeah, absolutely. The atmosphere's been really, really good the last few weeks. Obviously, winning games of football obviously helps that. But I think performances have been improving. In possession, I think we're getting better and better. Off the ball shape's been excellent recently. Obviously there's always still things to work on, which we've been talking about this week, and within training. Training's getting better as well. So all in all, yeah, the atmosphere around the place is brilliant. Can we go and get as many points as we can now in the final 4 games that we're looking forward to, starting with tomorrow?
Yeah, in the last few games as well, we've seen a very consistent lineup. Of course, the subs coming on, making impacts. It must be quite difficult for you to stay with the same team when you have these players coming on and affecting the game as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we're in a stage of the season now where ultimately we've got nothing to play for. I keep saying there's loads to play for, whether that's individually, collectively, etc. But I think because we've got 2 games very quickly, it'll be good to see a lot of the squad within those 2 games. Whether there's changes tomorrow or more on Monday. We'll have a look at that, but it'll be good to see the vast majority of obviously that squad we've had the last few weeks, to see as much as we can. Tyler's back for tomorrow as well, so we'll be added to the squad. So we've got a very healthy squad at the moment, and like I said, we'll be looking to use the vast majority in the next 2 games.
And Fleetwood tomorrow, an opportunity to move above someone in the league table in terms of trying to finish the season as strongly as possible. It's a great opportunity. Yeah,
absolutely. Look, I think since I've really been here, I've not really looked at the table that intently, so to speak. Apart from that, I didn't see us move past 16th for all my time that I've been here. But we just focus on the next game and trying to get as many points as we can. That's what we'll keep doing. I know we're only a couple of points off the top half of the table, etc. But for us, it's just improving. All our focus is pretty much on next season. So that's our focus within games, whether that's looking at different personnel, different things within games, but obviously respecting the opposition who have done really, really. I know the last couple of games, I think last week we can write that off in terms of a lot of illness and injury, and didn't play probably the shape they want to play, but have done fantastically well since Pete's been there. So it's going to be a really tough game, we know that, but one we're very, very looking forward to. And like I said, looking at our momentum now going into next season, that's really important, whether that's recruitment wise, whether that's form, sort of obviously mentality and that sort of good feeling we've got around the place. Can we keep that going for as long as possible, and hopefully we can continue that tomorrow.
I suppose that makes the recent form even more impressive, that there have been times in the last few weeks, few months where you've made little changes, whether it be personnel or system, and you're still getting the results that you want as well.
Yeah, I think massive credit and respect to the players. I think they've bought into it fantastically well. Staff as well. It's obviously hard with different ideas and change, etc. But we've tried to make sure that the environment and culture comes first. And I think when you get that right, or you start to see that right, then results follow. And the lads have bought into that really, really well the last few weeks. And I think you can see with not only the results, I think performances and who we've played as well. A lot of the teams top end of the table who going for promotion, going for playoffs, etc. We've gone away from home, and especially with our form early part of the season to now, where I think we're unbeaten in 4 or 5 away from home, which is brilliant, and beat some top teams within that. So like I always say, it starts with that environment, culture, that mentality side of the thing, that side of it, training ground, etc. All starts there, and the lads have bought into it really well, and that means everyone, like you said there, like subs, some lads who aren't playing, they've stuck at it, and when they've got their opportunity, they've done really well. Like Emil last week, he comes on and scores a goal, which is, he deserves that. Wicks has been in and out recently, but he comes on and has a hand in the goal last week as well. So I'm really, really pleased with how together the lads are, this group we've got at the moment, and looking forward to the next 4 games, and hopefully we can finish off really strongly.
In terms of people buying in, it's great to see that the fans are also really getting behind this team right now. Like you say, the form of the road's been excellent, so to have already over 750 people brought tickets for tomorrow. It just shows how united the club is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's funny enough. I think I've just watched a clip of the Cardiff City manager, and they're the complete opposite, and it just shows that you know how important that is. I think if you get that, you honestly, I think you do see the results come on the football pitch. If you have it the other way around, one bad performance on a football pitch, and then you know you can start going downhill. So I think you have to start with that kind of environment, that culture, and the fans. I thought we were outstanding last week at home. I'm really pleased we got that victory at home. You know, it's kind of been the opposite lately, where we've been fantastic away from home. And I think just the away support, seeing over 750 there tomorrow is brilliant. You know, when I first come in, and even the start of it, our record away from home was really, really poor, and we've turned that around miraculously as well recently. So hopefully we can continue that tomorrow. I know it's going to be a tough game. We have to be at it, from minute one. But the support's been incredible. I'm really pleased that they've seen performances and results to go with their support.
Perfect. Thank you very much.